Hello, investors. Welcome to First Bars Academy. So, today we're going to be going over the second part of my TradingView setup. So, in the previous video on my TradingView setup, I explained how you can set your TradingView appearance, the appearance of your chart, to look exactly like mine. And we also went over how to set up your toolbox, which is a list of tools that you're going to be using frequently. Now, on this particular part, we're going to be talking about how you can set up your toolbox so that all the tools that you use frequently will be the same color. So the reason why I prefer all my tools to be the same color is simply because I believe trading is all about pattern identification. And when you have a limited set of colors that your eye have to identify, then it becomes easier for you to subconsciously identify patterns in the market as opposed to when you have multiple colors and a whole lot of noise on your chart. So that's the first thing we're going to go over on this particular video. So the second thing that we're going to go over on this particular video is we're going to go over something that I noticed from a whole lot of your charts. So I got a lot of feedbacks from a lot of you guys that set up your trading view like mine, and I noticed that some of you had your grid lines visible, right? So I realized that I did not cover this aspect on the previous video. So let me explain what this simply means. So some of your charts will look like this, right? So the reason is simply because if you go over to this section here under settings, once you go to appearance, then under appearance, you have what we call the vertical grid lines and the horizontal grid lines. So the these lines are simply these lines that you can see on the chart, and for me it's irrelevant, right? So what you simply have to do is once you click on the vertical grid lines, you go over to this place where it says opacity and you make it 0%. So this way it becomes very transparent so you can't see it on your charts. And the second thing you want to do is you click on this horizontal grid lines as well, and then you make sure that it is completely opaque, right? So you reduce the opacity to 0%. So once it's at 0%, then this way you can go ahead and click on OK. So once you do this, you can see that your chart will become as crystal clear as mine, and this will help you to identify patterns faster, especially as a price action trader. Then the second thing we're going to go over, like I said earlier, is the toolbox. So this toolbox has a set of tools that we use frequently, like the call out tools and all the other tools. So there are some particular tools that you're going to be using more frequently, and they are your trend line, your horizontal ray, your Fibonacci retracement, your brush, and your rectangle, right? So these five tools, they have to be the same color, right? So you don't want to be identifying different colors anytime that you pull up a different tools, and you don't want your charts to be filled with different types of colors because it's not a rainbow competition. So what we're simply going to do is we're going to go over and we're going to start from the trend line, and we're going to make every single color black, right? We're going to make every single color of these tools to be black. So starting with the trend line, once you click on the trend line, you have to draw it first on the chart. So once it's on the chart, you simply click on the trend line and this window pops up, right? Then on this window, what you simply have to do is you click on this pencil icon. So once you click on this pencil icon, you will see a whole lot of color ranges, right? So you simply click on the black color. So once you click on the black color, then you go over to the next section, which is the pixels, and you make sure that it is 2 pixels, right? So once you do this, you simply click outside of the chart, and then you proceed to the next tool. So the next tool that we're going to make black is the horizontal ray. So most of these tools on my chart are already black, but I'll be showing you how to change the colors. So once you click on horizontal ray, you simply place it on your chart. And once you do so, if yours is not black, you simply go ahead and you click on this pencil tool, and then you make sure that you choose this black on the top right hand corner. So once you've chosen this black, then you click outside of your chart and it saves. And the next thing you have to do is you have to click on the Fibonacci retracement tool. So once you click on the Fibonacci retracement tool, you simply pull it up on your chart, and then you go ahead and you click on this section here, the same pencil icon. So once you click on it, you go ahead to the top right hand corner and click black. So once you've clicked black, then you can click outside and then it saves. Then the next tool that we are going to customize is your brush. So you can use the brush to draw up illustrations on the chart. It's the easiest tool for drawing up illustrations on the chart. So once you click on your brush, you draw something on the chart, and once you draw anything on the chart, you can now edit the color. So once you go over to this section here under the pencil icon, you simply click on the top right hand corner on this black color here, and then you click outside of your chart, and then that's saved. Then the last tool that we're going to edit is the rectangle tool. For this rectangle tool, you can use it to identify sideways environments. You can use it to identify when the market is accumulating. So once you pull up this rectangle, you draw it on your chart, right? Then you go ahead and you do the same thing. So you click on this line tools and colors. So once you click here, you make sure that it is black. Then there is a second thing that you have to do on this particular rectangle tool. So once you click on this second icon here, which shows line tool background. So once you click here, you can change the background to any color, right? So currently the background is showing yellow, but then you can't see any yellow on the chart. So the reason is simply because it is completely opaque, right? So the opacity is 0%. So if I increase this, you see that it becomes yellowish, right? So and you don't want that. You want the rectangle to be absolutely transparent. So in order to make this transparent, you need to make sure that it is at 0%. So it doesn't matter the color this is at. The only thing that matters is that it is at 0%. So once you click 0%, you click outside of your settings. And then once you've set these five tools up, once you've made sure that they are all black, then you simply need to go over to this section of your trading view and you click on save. So this is where you can save your settings or any changes that you make on the chart. So once you click here, you can see it shows me this sign that it has saved, right? So once you do that, then you're good to go. So this way, your tools, the tools that you use most of the time, are the same color, right? So this makes your charts more professional and makes it easier for you to identify patterns, and it makes it less stressful for your brain as well. So thank you so much for watching this video, and if you found this helpful at all, do not hesitate to drop a nice comment on the chat box below, and also do not forget to share this video to your friends as well who might find this helpful. So thank you so much for watching this. Stay blessed and see you on the next episode.